pulling the plug. If you're watching this video, your results probably aren't that stellar. Or maybe you're in a course watching all the lessons and you're interested in knowing when to give up. And in theory, it's pretty simple. If you're spending more than what you need to bring in, maybe it's 2 times, 3 times, 10 times the ad money you put in that you want to get back in revenue. But if you can't hit that, well, you have to stop the bleeding, right? And my first question when I meet an advertiser like that is always, have you done enough? Google Ads can be very competitive. So you need to spend the money and time to improve your campaigns to know if you can actually compete. And you need to spend that time and money to have enough data to base your decisions on. And you need to have spend that time working on your campaigns, working on the optimization, doing all of the things that I mentioned in this course. And you have to allocate enough budget to it. I've often encountered people that are complaining to me that they can't make it work, and they've spent up to like $100 or $200 on their campaigns. And I'm telling them that's not enough. You need to have enough money to be able to test this properly. For one store, I invested more. I have to say I sunk more than $2,000 into AdWords campaigns, of which I might have made like 700 back. That's not including the margin or something. So I lost a lot of money on that. But it was just to test if Google Ads could be a channel, and it wasn't for that store. So that is possible. And when it's not working and you've done enough, it's important to figure out why you're unable to compete. So maybe it's competitors that have better pricing. Maybe they're of a larger scale and they just can get their products at a better price. Or it's competitors with better shipping options. Maybe if they're bigger, they have like a discount deal with one of the delivery services, and they can offer cheaper shipping. Or maybe they don't have this deal and they're just willing to earn less and to eat the margin to be able to give free shipping. Or maybe your cost is too high because the CPCs are too high. And that can be because the buyers aren't there. Usually this is linked with the conversion rate. And if the buyers aren't there, well, your conversion rate is going to be really low. And if your competitors have a better conversion rate, or they can convert the same traffic in a different way, well, it might be too expensive for you, but it might be the right price for them. For example, Amazon, even for the same product, even if the person doesn't end up buying that product, but they end up buying another product or remembering that they need to purchase something from Amazon or something, they make money, and you don't have that other infrastructure, so you can't make that work. But I try, when you see that it doesn't work, I try to look at the results myself. So you open up the Google search results, you look at the shopping ads or normal ads, and you click through and you look beyond the ads. You really check your competitors. What are they doing? Look at their pricing, look at the user experience, look at shipping options. What are they doing? And where's the difference? Is there a difference? Next, you want to see, is this happening on every level? Is this on the category level for specific brands, or on the product level even, like between 2 products of the same brand, that you can't make it work, and other manufacturers or other retailers can make it work. So most of my clients, they're a bit of a mix of these. So I usually can't advertise with all the products in every possible way. So that means like both branded and generic search for all, like aggressively for all clients, all products. It's a mix. So I have one client, and actually we can't advertise on a certain category. So we have to exclude a whole category of searches where we can't make it work. We've tried, we spent literally thousands of dollars on generic search queries for a specific category, and we can't compete. People will come to the site, but they don't convert. I have another client, they sell a lot of different brands, and for some brands we do really well, and for other brands there's like a couple of competitors and they just underprice us every single time. And we've been in touch with the manufacturer, and they have like the same prices, but they're just willing to earn less. So you have to turn off those campaigns. Then you also have to ask yourself, is this forever? Or is it temporary? Is there seasonality in your products? So I have one client and they can sell 2 months out of the year, they can sell very profitably. But if they try to advertise during the other parts of their year, well, they don't make money. They just lose money the rest of the time. They can't make the profitable sales. So for them, it's best to push hard during those 2 months, and then put that money somewhere else during the other months to actually make sure that when those months roll around, that they're in an even stronger position. Or maybe you need to pause them temporarily until you get better pricing. So if a competitor is constantly outpricing you, well, maybe you need to spend some time, instead of working on your campaigns, negotiating a better deal. Or maybe you need to improve your conversion rate. Maybe it's, okay, I'm at 0.5 now, and it's costing me a lot to convert a client, to convert a visitor, and I need to get it up to 2%, and then it becomes more valuable. Remember, the difference between 0.5% and 2% means that you need 4 times as much traffic on your website. So that's 4 times the cost. So working on the conversion rate can really unlock a lot of the problems that you have, or a lot of the growth ceilings that you're hitting. Or it can also be that you need to pause them forever. If they have better pricing and there's no way you can get there, or somebody's created a product that's very similar to yours and they just have better margins, it's impossible to get there. So I hope a lot of these things are very, there's no right answer. It's not black or white. And I hope these observations and these insights help you to evaluate your campaigns in a better way, to decide if you should go on and should invest more time and money into testing, or if you should pull the plug.